I think of shoegaze, I think of dreamy, swirly, spacey, even fuzzy sounds. What sounds like shoegaze to me may not sound like shoegaze to you. Therefore, it can be a little subjective. And that's gonna be the disclaimer for today's video. Sit tight, because in this video, I'm gonna share with you guys my approach to mastering shoegaze tones in just minutes. So let me show you guys the chord progression, and then we'll talk a little bit about the tones and gear. I'm gonna record some MIDI drums, that way we have something to play off of with the guitars. All right, so the inspiration for today's song was actually inspired by my niece and nephew. For bass effects, my niece was using the Warlow by Jupiter Effects and also the Swan Hunter by Champion Lacey. And this is what that sounded like. Now with shoegaze, because there's a lot going on as far as effects and distortion, what I like to do is kind of share that frequency spectrum and just utilize different tones with different pickups and different settings on the pedals. With the telly, because we can get some nice bright tones, I'm gonna be playing on the bridge pickup. This is gonna be that chord progression that I'm gonna be playing along to with that bass line. Now I'm going to be overdubbing some rhythm guitar, and I'm going to be using the Machina 2 by Fuzzimp. I will be playing on the neck pickup with my Strat, just to give it a nice, fat, fuzzy sound, especially after overdubbing and then panning them both right and left. For our lead guitar, I'm going to be playing with the Jazzmaster for multiple reasons. The main reason being there is a tremolo bar, and also just the tones that this thing gets. I'm going to be using the Warlow by Jupiter Effects, a little bit of reverb from the Chroma console, and then I'm also going to be using the Swan Hunter by Champion Lacey. Alright, so this is what I would do in post-production to process everything and help there be some sort of clarity in the chaos. And let's see, yeah, because our kick and our snare, usually our kick sits, I would say maybe around 80, cut around 1K. I'm going to leave some space for the guitars. Get some saturation, kind of warm it up. Okay, so that's fine for now. Let's move to our telly. That's going to be the grittiness from the Fuzzimp overdrive. All right, now let's go ahead and tackle our fuzz guitars. What I'm going to do is I'll copy paste, make a group track, and then put the adjustments, or the chain in the group track. So this is what I would do to clean up these instruments in post-production, boost certain frequencies, cut frequencies, you know what I mean? And I just try to make each instrument have its own little space in that frequency spectrum. Yeah, I'm gonna add some real drums, and then I'm gonna mix those and mix them into this song with the rest of the instruments, give my ears a rest, and then come back to it. So the inspiration for today's song was actually inspired by my niece and nephew. They came over the other day, and usually when they do come over, they always wanna come into the studio and play with the instruments. My nephew enjoys playing the drums, and my niece always gravitates towards the bass. That's just her instrument. So she happened to be playing this chord progression, which was 4, 1, 5, 6. It's kind of a standard, almost kind of poppy-ish chord progression. At the same time, my nephew asked if I can show him how to play the drums to Song 2 by Blur. So they weren't jamming together necessarily, they were just doing their own thing. But I heard something there, I heard some inspiration. I even told my niece, I was like, yo, this sounds like it could be a shoegaze song. Before we even started recording anything, they had to go home. So as soon as they left, I jumped in Ableton and I just started recording the song. I wrote some lyrics. Now she did have a song title for her chord progression, so she's definitely gonna get some songwriting credit. This is gonna be her first songwriting credit song. her. Yeah. Now, one of two things. She's either going to be disappointed because I finished the song without her, or she's going to be happy that I finished the song. She does watch my videos, so I guess we're all going to find out together. Let me know in the comments down below your guys' approach to getting shoegaze tones. You can support me and my niece by streaming Stratosphere on all music platforms, and let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, I'll see you guys in the next video. Wait, start all over.